In the world of hypercars, there exists a niche where extreme track-only models are occasionally converted into road-legal machines for the sake of those wealthy racing fanboys amongst us. Apparently, driving track-only vehicles on public roads is prohibited, but one such track-only car that might just make it to straight legal club is the Porsche 911 GT3 Rennsport, if only in our dreams. Fasten your seatbelts as we accelerate into the horizon with one more classic Porsche marque. Undoubtedly, Porsche has redefined the concept of a track-focused sports car with the release of its 911 GT3 Rennsport. The standard 911 GT3, which serves as the foundation for the Rennsport, was originally designed for FIA and IMSA events like Le Mans and Daytona 24, where strict rules dictate factors such as a car's weight, gear ratios, horsepower, and aerodynamic features. But this version of the 911 GT3R takes power and downforce to such extraordinary levels that it violates FIA competition regulations. So, what if the rules didn't apply? The 911 GT3 Rennsport certainly challenges the boundaries set by these regulations. This extraordinary creation, crafted by Grant Larson and Thorsten Klein of Porsche's Style Porsche team, features a sleek and elongated profile. While it shares its hood and roof with the standard GT3R, all other body panels are distinct. Additionally, the air intakes, ground effects, and even the mirrors have been replaced with a specialized 3-camera system, offering the driver a clear view of the racing action via a cockpit monitor.
Special car with 77, it's only 77 units, so we basically let the air passages from the front to the rear sort of describe the car. So anywhere where air goes in, there's always a place for it to come out.
It's important to note that the GT3R Rennsport is anything but street legal, making it impossible to blend in while it's going through a fast food drive-thru. However, for those daring enough to try, there's ample space on the massive rear wing, which pays homage to the Brumos Porsche 935/77, the winner of the 1978 Daytona 24 race. This wing isn't just for show. It generates such extreme downforce that Porsche had to reinforce it with additional supports.
By the aerodynamicists and the motorsport engineers, we need a double wing. So what we basically did is we took a double wing, and the two surfaces here aren't any different than how other race cars have done it.
As for seating, the Rennsport model is strictly a single-seater, with most of its interior space occupied by a robust roll cage. It's a machine built for the track, where it can fully unleash its unparalleled power and downforce, leaving other racers in the dust. The Porsche 911 GT3R Rennsport made its debut at the Rennsport Reunion event in California recently. Porsche will produce a limited run of 77 units, with prices starting at $1,046,000 each. Porsche Motorsport's head, Thomas Laudenbach, describes the new 911 GT3R Rennsport as an embodiment of the purest driving experience, stating that it gives potential drivers goosebumps whenever they look at it, and it combines the finest motorsport technology with a design language that is typical of Porsche. With its exceptional performance, the 911 GT3R Rennsport makes Porsche's brand's history both tangible and audible. As the name suggests, Rennsport translates to racing in German, aligning perfectly with the purpose of this new 911 variant. The vehicle features a complete redesign, including reprofiled air intakes and outlet ducts, which enhance aerodynamics. Again, we can't get enough of those dominant rear wings. Gone are the rear grills to save weight, replaced by a slim strip of LEDs incorporating the Porsche lettering, giving the car a distinct and purposeful appearance.
911 headlight used to be round, that more oval shape still keeps the identity. And what I love about 911s, it's all about evolution rather than revolution.
All that having been said, the flat-6 engine typically found in the GT3R is subject to the FIA's balance of performance regulations, which restrict its full potential. However, the Rennsport version breaks free from these limitations. Additionally, the engine has been designed to run on E25 e-fuels, allowing for nearly carbon-neutral operation in the future while also accommodating conventional fuels. While most of the regular road-going 911 models are certainly impressive, this track-only GT3 variant operates on an entirely different level. If only we had a spare $1 million lying around to experience the exhilaration they offer. Presented as the successor to the limited edition Porsche 935 launched in 2018, the new Porsche 911 GT3R Rennsport is purpose-built for the track, and as suggested, it heavily draws inspiration from the latest GT3R racing racing model. However, distinguishing features include a redesigned front bumper with enlarged air intakes and new cutaway front fenders, which seamlessly house those rear-view cameras. At the rear, the whale tail is also complemented by an expansive diffuser. Further deviations from the GT3R include full-width LED taillights and illuminated Porsche lettering. Porsche currently offers a diverse lineup of 26 different versions of the road-going 911, including track-focused variants like the 911 RSR and the GT3R. The 911 GT3R Rennsport is the latest addition to this track-only family, and on track days, it is exempt from the usual rules and regulations that restrict the regular GT3R's capabilities, as if we can't emphasize that enough. Beneath the rear boot lid resides a 4.2-liter flat six-cylinder engine, capable of reaching a staggering 9,400 RPM and producing 456 kilowatts, a significant increase compared to the GT3R's 412 kilowatts in competition stats. The engine modifications also incorporate biofuels like bioethanol. Speaking of cars in the same class as the Rennsport, the Porsche 935, famous for its racing prowess, was transformed into a road car by Kramer Racing upon a request from Formula One team owner Walter Wolff. This road-legal 935, nearly identical to its Le Mans winning race counterpart, boasted a detuned 740 horsepower twin-turbocharged flat-six engine. Another example is the McLaren P1 GTR, originally built exclusively for the racetrack, but later transformed into the P1 LM by Lazante. It came with extensive engine modifications and gold-plated heat shielding, ensuring it retained its 986 horsepower output for road use.
Technology inside the car with all the heat shields and stuff. This here is a very important functional element taken over from the GT3R, the car that it's based on.
Similarly, the Maserati MC12 Corsa, initially intended for racing, saw a conversion by Edo Competition to make it suitable for public roads. This revamp included significant suspension upgrades. Lastly, the Ferrari FXX, an exclusive track version of the Enzo flagship, became street legal as the FXX Evolution. Ferrari itself undertook the conversion, adding road-friendly features and making it a rare and expensive street-legal hypercar. So our hearts jump for joy with regard to the Rennsports, which by all accounts is as close as it gets to that type of car. On first impression, the GT3 Rennsport closely resembles the GT3R, but inside, the 911 GT3R Rennsport boasts a stripped-down racer's cabin. But inside, the 911 GT3R Rennsport boasts a stripped-down racer's cabin, F1-style yoke steering wheel, and a comprehensive digital instrument cluster. The vehicle offers a choice of 7 colors, including Star Ruby and Signal Orange, with the standard choice being agate gray with raw carbon accents. However, we'll give you a heads up by saying that the Ruby Star seems to be the most appealing option. Also, 3 special design styles are available: Rennsport Reunion Design, Flash Design, and Speed Icon Design. The car sits on uniform 18-inch rims. Specifically designed custom Michelin tires offer enhanced traction and smoother transitions for better grip. In addition, Porsche Motorsport ships the car with a chassis setup optimized for general performance, with further custom or bespoke refinements. Internally, power is transmitted exclusively to the rear wheels through a 6-speed automatic gearbox, minimally modified from the GT3R and featuring shift paddles on the steering wheel. In a racing car like the GT3R Rennsport, braking and grip are paramount. The braking system incorporates aluminum monoblock calipers with titanium backing plates behind the brake pads to reduce unsprung weight by slightly more than 2 pounds. So essentially, coupled with the strong Michelin tires, the vehicle relies on aluminum monoblock discs complemented by brake pads featuring aluminum backing plates. Forget any air conditioning because drivers only get cooling seats. Besides the generous 117-liter fuel tank, Porsche deserves kudos for miraculously maintaining a manageable body weight. Porsche's stated curb weight comes up to 2,734 pounds, which is lighter than the current Toyota GR86. And this is in spite of having more than its fair share of race car trappings and that eye-catching rear wing, too. It goes without saying that unlike FIA-regulated competitions that impose power limitations, the GT3R Rennsport operates outside of those constraints. So instead of being restricted to 557 horsepower attainable from the standard GT3R, this special edition boasts 611 horsepower. And although the injection system is finely tuned for E25 bioethanol and e-fuel, it remains compatible with conventional gasoline. Notably, the transmission's 6th gear also differs in that it grants the GT3R GT3R Rennsport 12 miles per hour more speed than the GT3R. Straight out of the box, the 911 GT3R Rennsport comes equipped with an unsilenced race exhaust system featuring twin center exit pipes. Porsche Motorsport plans to offer 2 additional quieter options for circuits with noise restrictions, which include both silencers and catalytic converters. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.